Greetings, everyone. I hope you all are holistically well today. So, greetings. I'm your holistic lifestyle coach and host, Angelina, with Clearest Holistic Lifestyle Coaching. So, true story. I am having some technical difficulties with my computer, with my laptop. So, I'm on my phone. We're going to see how this works out tonight. Okay. So make sure you all like and share while you're in here, whether you stay, you can go, whatever you want to do. Please like and share and subscribe really quickly while you're in here. If you're listening, please feel free to drop a comment in the chat. So I am using StreamYard to stream on multiple platforms. I am on YouTube live on the Clearest HLC podcast channel. And I'm also on my Facebook page, which is my Clearest Conscience page, right? So make sure you all like and share, subscribe, and just like I said, just throw a comment in the chat so I can see who's in here because I can't see with StreamYard. So yeah, so we're gonna have a conversation tonight. We're going to we've been talking about all kinds of things with wealth building and financial independence. So tonight, or actually again this month, I want to be able to share some of the things that I do as far as passive and residual income, and hopefully help someone else. Okay, so that's why I said please like and share when it helps someone else. And if it's not for you, that's okay, right? There are so many avenues to make money and grow your wealth. So we're going to talk about that tonight. So give me a second. I'm going to see if my computer's going to load up. It's not. I'm not going to worry about this computer. I just want to make sure I can share with you all on my phone versus my laptop. So we'll play with it. So yeah, drop me a chat and say hey in the chat so I can see who's in here. Please like, share, and subscribe. In the description, there's a whole lot of stuff in the description as far as links. Make sure you all subscribe to my website, Clearest Conscience. Clearest Conscience Holistic Lifestyle Coaching. It is www.clearestconscience-hlc.com. I'm going to put that up really quickly. I'm still dealing with like this little bug, this little voice thing. I don't know. I'm feeling better, but I'm kind of, I don't know. I don't want to be on here too long and strain my voice out. Right. So anyhow, we're going to have this conversation. My computer's coming back up. I don't know if I can switch over without dropping you guys. So anyways, we're going to have this conversation. So tonight I want to talk about with passive income, earning a passive income, a substantial passive income by choosing to shop healthier and smarter, right? Saving money. So let me ask you all a question. Feel free to drop a comment in the chat. Where do you all shop? Where do you shop as far as your everyday household needs, your personal products? You know, Walmart's a big thing. Target, Meijer, for your, I don't know, toothpaste, body supplies, household cleaners, all those kind of things. And you don't have to say so, but just kind of think about that really quickly. And I want you all to think about how much you spend every time you go to the store to buy these products. And I want you to think about if they're quality products, right? I know, like even before COVID, so many things have happened. Like I feel like the quality of products that we buy, at least here in America, are just watered down. There's so many examples, and we're going to talk about that tonight. So again, please like and share and subscribe. So we're going to talk about that tonight. So I know for me, I've been shopping with this all natural company online for about 6-7 years now. And that's what we're going to talk about here tonight. So I'm going to share with you all the benefits of shopping healthier and why you want to shop healthier and why it does make a difference. And then if you stick around with me, I'm going to show you how you can actually make a substantial passive income by shopping healthier. Okay. So really quickly, again, thank you all for joining in. I can't see who's all on here because I am on StreamYard. So feel free to drop a comment in the chat. I'm going to share my screen in just a second, but I want you all to listen to something. Give me just a second. I want you all to hear something before I share with you all the benefits of shopping healthier, okay? So give me just a sec. How's everybody's week going? Good, I hope. Okay, so I want you all to listen to this. This is a 20-year independent study by multiple scientists. Okay, so this has nothing to do with what I'm about to share with you now. This is a 20-year independent study about the dangers and the harmful effects of a lot of the products that we use in our households. Okay, so I want you all, it's like 2 minutes. So listen to this really quickly.
You could be harming your lungs. Alert tonight, if you're meticulous about cleaning, you could be harming your lungs.
A recent study suggests household cleaning products are nearly as bad as smoking a pack of cigarettes a day.
So we're going to check in with our chief health editor, Dr. Partha Nandi, to find out the truth behind this, Doc. The Pine Sol?
Yeah, Glenn, it must be my natural instincts that are keeping me safe because I do not love household cleaning. Now, this latest study out of Norway followed more than 6,200 people for over 2 decades. And what they found, Linda, was that women who cleaned at least once a week had their lung function decline quicker than those who didn't clean. And women working as cleaners had their health even decline faster, with researchers comparing their exposure to smoking a pack of cigarettes every day for 20 years. It's amazing stuff.
So how are cleaning products affecting our lungs? What happens?
So we think that researchers think that the small particles in the cleaning products irritate the mucous membranes in the airways, which lead them to have long-term damage, which is not good because we need proper lung function to pump oxygen into the blood and get carbon monoxide out and carbon dioxide out. Poor lung function could be a sign of lung disease or the possible development of that.
All right, so you've got to clean though. So instead of cleaning products, what's safe to use?
So Dave, you're right. You got to clean. So it's really important to choose cleaning products carefully because federal regulation of these chemicals is fairly poor. So my prescriptions, as always, first try to avoid spray cleaning products or spray the product onto a cloth so you don't breathe in the chemicals as easily. Also, solid and liquid cleaners may be the safer option to use. Be sure to read the label and follow all safety advice. And please skip the chemicals and use lukewarm water and a microfiber cloth. An abrasive sponge is also another effective cleaning alternative. And finally, please keep your home well ventilated. Open a window if you can while you're cleaning. Unfortunately, we can't avoid cleaning our homes. It's a necessity that needs to be done, but we certainly can take preventative steps to keep our lungs healthy, which is really important.
It is. Thank you so much,
Okay,
Dr.
so that was a report from WXYZ TV Detroit. Okay, and if you go on the website I'm going to share with you all in just a moment, you all can see this information in more detail. So we're going to talk about these things. Okay, like I said, I'm going to share with you all the benefits of shopping healthier, the options of shopping healthier without adding to whatever financial responsibilities you already have. Okay, and then I want to show you all, like I said, stay tuned with me. I want to show you all how you can actually make money, make a passive income just by what I'm doing right now, just sharing with you information, right? So I don't know about you, Target, Walmart, Meijer, Kroger, CVS, Walgreens, no one is going to pay you to refer someone. How many times have you seen someone, they say, I like your outfit, I like, this and that, where did you get this from? And you tell them, I got this from Walmart, I got this from wherever, and they go and shop there. You're not going to get paid by giving free word of mouth advertisement, right? With any company you shop with, right? So that's what I'm saying. Stick with me. I'm going to show you all how that is possible. At the same time, more importantly, shopping for all natural, healthier products for you and your family. So give me just a second. I know Queen Kathy's in the house. Shout out to United Empires of Akibalon. Queen Kathy B, who is here. Queen Tina Berry with Straight No Chaser with the Queen. Lynn, aka Black Love 17. Pablo X, D Mays with Mind Games Uncut. Mr. P, shout out to all our group with the United Empires of Akibalon. Do me a favor, Queen. Let me know. I'm going to share my screen. Anybody that's on here, if you want to let me know if you can see, I'm going to share this. Hang on just a second. I don't know if I can. All right, give me just a second. That's why I said I'm playing with these darn devices. We're gonna see. Last week we did a live for Wealth Builders Alliances, and then I tried to do a watch party, and that was really tricky. Queen Kathy was there with me for that. My king showed up. I appreciate him. Shout out to Sharice with She Rise Catering. And it was just something to experience. It was kind of tricky, like it is right now. So I'm going to see if I can share the screen. Feel free to drop a line in the chat. Let me know how you all are doing. This is so frustrating. I don't know if it's going to let me share my screen on here. And if not, let me see. I'm sorry. It's always something, isn't it? And it's been such a busy week. I do not want to complain. It's always something. I kicked myself out of my own live. That's crazy. Okay, so I cannot share my screen. This is so frustrating. And that was the whole point of me coming on and talking with you all. I cannot share my screen. Queen Cat, do you have any suggestions on that? I cannot share my screen. It's always something. This is so funny. Okay, this is funny. I'm back in. This is funny. Okay, so I cannot share my screen. So we'll just chat about something different. How's everybody's week going? So I'm going to talk to you about passive income. But anyways, I'm going to do this a different time. Oh, it's cool, Queen. Kathy said she was in the middle of something. Hey, Queen, do you know I cannot share my screen on this phone? I don't even know why I'm asking because I can't do it. And I don't want to get frustrated about it because it is what it is. So anyways, we're going to talk about passive income with, that's what's up. We're going to talk about passive income, choosing how you shop healthier. So apparently I'm going to do this a different time, but we can still chit chat for a little while. For those that are on, I'm shutting down my computer. So yeah, the reason why I'll say this, the reason why I think it's important to talk about passive income and wealth building and financial freedom is because there are so many ways that we can earn income, residual income, without working. You know what, Queen says my computer's acting crazy. So I thought I could go. I thought I could go and share my screen on my phone, but for some reason it's not letting me. But it's all good. But anyways, the reason why I wanted to thank you for tuning in though. The reason why I wanted to talk about passive income is because it is important. A lot of us think about income as just wage income, right? So, and what that means is you actually going to work to make a living. There are so many different ways that you can make money. And I'm looking down because I'm looking at something on my phone. As far as reference to this. Hang on just a second. So there's so many ways. I'm sorry, I'm trying to um look for this. There's so many different ways that we can earn money without always feeling like we have to go to work and struggle. And there's nothing wrong with going to work. There's nothing wrong with making a living. There's nothing wrong with any of that. We don't consider other options, so we're not so stressed out and frustrated working jobs. Okay, there are so many where, how many people have you heard that just hate their job? They say that most, okay, before 10 a.m. because of the stress of having to go back to work. That is a big deal. And so there's nothing wrong with, again, going to work. If you enjoy your job, you enjoy what you do, that's fine, right? But a lot of people don't. And sometimes it's a personal problem. That's a you problem. But if you look at the economy anymore, it is a collective issue with wages, with minimum income, all these things, the cost of living, things just aren't adding up right now. And I'm sure we can all agree with that. So considering options as far as even if you are working, you can still earn passive income doing different things. Okay. And again, that's what I was going to share tonight. We'll just reschedule for next Friday. I do apologize. Please feel free to still like and share and subscribe. But I do want to share the information in full, because you all know I can ramble about some things. So I want to make sure I'm on cue with my information and I stay on track. So we'll do this again next week when my computer is acting like it has some sense. But in the meantime, with passive income, with residual income, think about ways that you can actually earn and build your wealth, right? Outside of always, again, being stressed out, overworked, underpaid, all those things. And a lot of times people don't consider those things and they think they're actually okay going to work. And if you are, that's okay. But if you're complaining all the time, you might not be okay, right? And then they're not open to options. I tell you what, I've been dealing with so many people that have issues that they do not want to resolve, issues that are unnecessary, right? A lot of those things are financial issues. And then some of those things are not financial issues, but if your finances were right, you can probably get your life together a little better, with all due respect. We have to find a balance in things that we do. We have to find a purpose and a mission. And I know everything I do, I always ask myself with any entrepreneurship venture, I always ask myself, what's my why? Why am I going to work? Why am I not going to work? Why do I want to be an entrepreneur? Why am I starting this business? Why am I dabbling in this? A lot of times we just do things just because, right? And I've been there. I'm moving out of there. It's like a roller coaster ride, right? We have to be consistent with our personal success in order to build collective success, collective wealth. But you certainly have to keep in mind self first, right? And I think I said a week or so ago, I've heard people say this comment about as far as being, yes, Queen, what is your why? What is anybody's why as far as why you do what you do? What makes you happy? What do you want in life? And why? People say, I want to be rich. Why? Because you don't want to be poor? Are you doing things to not be poor and be broke? Does that make sense? We want nice things, but why? Just to have them? What is your purpose in what you do? And those things are important. Those things, that question should be able to drive you to your purpose. Does that make sense? A lot of times we do things and we have no explanation. We have no self-comprehension, no self-awareness of why we move the way we move. That's why a lot of times we're stuck in a lot of things, including financially. Does that make sense? So with my Clearest Conscience, with my and you all make sure you please go over there to my Clearest Conscience website, clearestconscious-hlc.com, and just hit that email subscribe for free to keep up, just so I can be able to connect with you and email you when things are going on. You don't need to buy anything. You don't need to, just connect. Right. I think that's really important. Thank you, Queen. Doesn't it? Thank you. So definitely go over there and check that out, and become part of my community, because what my motto is promoting empowerment through acknowledgement, accountability, and integrity. Okay. So I do a lot of coaching, and with the holistic approach, the purpose is, the end goal for my little niche, if you will, is to help people, empower people to understand financial freedom and independence. But on a holistic approach, it's important for me to be able to, for us all to be able to find some balance in life, right? So if you're not well in your body, in your mind, in your spirit, and your finances, like, all those things go together. You can have a lot of money, but be really messed up in your mindset. You have a lot of money and be messed up in, your physical well-being. Right. As a nurse, I know a lot of people. I've provided care for a lot of people that have a lot of money. People that pay $5,000 a month to live in a room with a bathroom, right? $5,000 a month to be told when to get up, when to go to bed, what to eat, all these different things. So they have this money, but their physical and their, sometimes their mental, as a dementia nurse, Alzheimer's nurse, sometimes their mental is not there, right? So it's okay to have a lot of money, but if you're not well-rounded, then what good is it in the end, right? Because even rich people have problems. Can we agree? So when I talk about the passive income and residual income, it is to encourage people to consider options. It might not be my option or my suggestion. Whatever you consider feasible for you to thrive and prosper, it just makes sense, right? So I always say I don't have all the answers. I'm not a guru with anything but what I am, so it's about community, pouring into and being able to be blessed by, right? So again, definitely go over to my website and subscribe with that, for that purpose, right? So again, with the passive income, I think it's important because so many things are going on today, and I do try to offer just logical advice, right? Think about this. What would you do if you lost your job right now? Do you have a backup plan? Do you have emergency funds? Do you have assets? What do? We feel so secure in jobs that literally offer no security, right? I know I live in Indiana, and this is an at-will state. So nobody has to have a reason to fire you. And most jobs will give a reason. It might be a stupid reason, but they'll give a reason. It's just professionalism, right? Disrespectful professionalism, right? But it's an at-will state. So how is it that we feel secure in jobs that don't offer any kind of security, but we have no concept and no courage to step out on our own and do our own thing, even on the side? Again, there's nothing wrong with working, right? There's nothing wrong with having, being an employee. There's nothing wrong with that. But what happens? Do you have other options? Again, do you have assets? Do you have generational? Are you developing generational wealth? That's what passive residual income does. It offers an opportunity for residual wealth, for generational wealth, right? Something to give back to your children, your children's children. And that's why I have these conversations, so that it's something for everyone to think about. We don't think that a lot of us, I think, unintentionally, subconsciously or unconsciously, think that we are invincible. We think that we're never going to die. We can't get sick. We can't have misfortunes. And then when things happen, we're never prepared, right? Who was prepared to get robbed or to get, mugged or beat up or, whatever? Nobody is. We all know we're going to die, but a lot of people don't make preparations for that, right? Think about that. So that's why I do talk about passive income. That's why I do ask people to like and share, and connect. Because I love shouting out people. I love networking. And that's where we have to get to. I've talked to people. It's so interesting, the people you can talk to when you're just open-minded, and open to growing and evolving. There's so many opportunities for people, and we don't think about those things. And this month, we will talk about different opportunities. There's a lot of people that don't want to go to college. Doesn't mean that you can't have, you can't be successful and wealthy, right? You just have to know what path to take to do that, who to connect with to do that. Support is everything. And it's so strange. I know a lot of with social media. I am only on social media for professional purposes, right? If I'm on there, I'll scroll through. I'll like and share positive things. Again, shout out to D Mays with Mind Games Uncut. Y'all check him out. And the United Empires of Akibalon. Okay. I don't mind doing that, but I'm not going to sit on social media scrolling and playing around like I don't have anything else to do. So that's why I do appreciate the connections that I have. Thank you all for tuning in right now, live or on replay. I really appreciate that. Thank you for sharing and liking, right? This is work. Putting these things together is work, you know, and what I do matters. So I want it to matter for you all, right? What I do matters to me, but how can I help you to where things work out for you? Because it works for me doesn't mean it works for you. And that's why with my Clearest Conscience, I do support people and I try to help you. No, I don't try. My goal is to help you get to where you need to be in life. I have answers for me. And I don't have all the answers, but I have answers for me. And you might know something that I don't know. And it happens all the time. Queen Kathy, always educating me. Again, United President Kibalon, always educating. You know, and it's unity. It's networking. So if you're on here, if you're listening, if you're not about business and growing and succeeding in your own right first, and hopefully collectively, I can't do anything with you. Because what's going on with our mindsets? Well, we don't want more. We don't expect more. I said I was going to put a post up there earlier. I've come down with the case of the 8s. I ain't got time for nonsense. I ain't got money to waste. I ain't got a lot of stuff no more. I don't like using that word ain't. But that's where I am. I ain't, right? How many people are setting boundaries? I mean, not this year, period. This year I'm going to do. This year, 2024 is here right now to be gone tomorrow. What are we doing for our future, for longevity? Right? We are this microwave, we have this microwave mentality where right now it feels good. Right now it sounds fun. Right now it's popping. What happens when it dies off? Don't laugh at me, y'all can laugh if you want to. But people make fun of me all the time. I'll be in something like bust a left. I'll be in the store with my husband and we're going down the aisle, be like, bust a left. He'll be like, bust a what? It's old school. Yeah, you know what I meant though, right? You know, is what it is. But you know what I meant. You know, we're so busy trying to, I don't know what we're doing anymore. But I don't think it's effective, whatever we're doing, because there's no positive change. It seems like there's just a bunch of chaos. And it doesn't make sense. So what are we doing to make a difference in our own personal lives? I don't know why I said that bust the move thing. I don't know why I brought that up. I forgot. But anyways, what are we doing to make a difference? Are we helping people? Are we making a change? And so with passive income, it's really frustrating when we work and toil and all the time and we don't see anything come from it, right? On a side note, and we'll have this conversation a different time, but I do life insurance. And it doesn't sound like fun. I didn't think it was fun when I was introduced. But I'm with a company that produces the most 6- and 7-figure earners in North America. What company do you know that's producing 6- and 7-figure earners? Because most people that work at jobs don't make 6 and 7 figures on average jobs, especially without a college degree, right? Without extended education, right? but it's something else I do. And I love to share those things with people. So whatever it is that you do, whatever it is that you want to do, I'm almost sure I can help you. It's really time for us to think more critically and be more serious about what's going on in the world and stop acting like, oh, it can't be me. It's never going to happen here. The United States and citizens of have this weird, privileged, disillusioned mindset that we're untouchable. But we don't realize that it seems like there's the country, but one by one, we're being touched and affected by crazy things. And a big source of that is our finances. Why? We complain about gas prices, complain about, electricity bills, cost of food, everything. But we keep doing the same things with no expectation to get out of the ruts we're in. So are you really upset about it? Are you really mad that you're broke? Do you really want to be wealthy? Do you really have ambitions? Why does it take all year for you to get to the new year to have this epiphany about where your life is? When all year long, you've been in a landfill. It doesn't make any sense to me. It really doesn't. And you see people that do the work, and it just, I don't know, people overlook things. We take things for granted so often. And it really is affecting us collectively. Each individual's ignorance is affecting us as a whole collectively. It's messing with our finances collectively. Everybody's paying the same amount to pump. But if you have money, you ain't bothered by it. I'm not broke, but I'm not where I want to be financially. I'm sure none of us are. But all because I can't afford to pay so much as a pump doesn't mean I want to, because everybody's okay with it. I'm not okay with that. I'm not okay with paying $3, $4 for eggs. Can I buy the chicken? How much is the chicken? How much is the chicken coop? Think about that. We're paying rent, but we don't think about investing in land, real estate, home ownership, right? Queen Captain B will tell you. We're complaining about the cost of food, but we won't grow our own food. I don't understand what's happening. Does anybody understand what's happening? Does it make sense to anybody? Doesn't it make sense like why we're collectively broke? Because we don't want to be boots on the ground to want better. We're so complacent. And it's like que sera, sera. Well, I can't do anything. I'm just one person. There's nothing I can do. But everybody won't do. What if you did, and then somebody else did, and somebody else did? It's actually a really simple concept. I don't know what we're so afraid of. Failure, you have to actually try to fail, just like you have to try to succeed. But trying is just some of it all. So think about that. Let me grab my water. Give me just a second. I'm sorry. Yeah, think about those things. Right? So when we talk about like I said, like the life insurance thing, it doesn't sound fun. Again, I'm a nurse. That doesn't sound fun. Insurance, I don't even like insurance. I think it's a scam. It is a scam. But how can I help people, especially people that look like me? I can, right? And it's a benefit. Everybody has to pass away, right? Unfortunately, how can you help in situations like that? Like I said, I was trying to share with you all as far as shopping healthier. And again, I'll do that next week because my computer is just janky today. But it's okay. We're still having a conversation. I appreciate those that are here. But how can you make your life easier. Shopping online. Like I said, I'll share this next week with you all. Please come back next week for this conversation. But I shop somewhere where it's all natural products, and I get a check every month just by sharing with you all that you can have the option to shop healthier. I don't sell anything. I don't push anything. It's simple. If you look in the description, Acorns, the Acorns app, I push that every week. If you sign up for Acorns, if you don't have it already, you can invest your money, grow your money, right? And when you share those things with other people, you actually get paid to share information. Passive residual income. Does that make sense? There's nothing wrong with working again. But I know people that are at the age of retirement that have no option right now to retire. That's sad. I am 42 years old. I cannot wait. You can keep that Social Security check. I don't care. I cannot wait to have all the residual income, all the passive income, and sit somewhere on the beach. I cannot wait. And I'll still bless you. I'll bless you from afar. I sure will. Doesn't that make more sense? We're struggling already anyways. We struggle. We keep giving and giving and giving. Why not have residual, steady income and give? Just say God loves a cheerful giver. I like doing it when it's not so much work, right? So think about those things, right? Think about those things. We have to do better. Not this year, this lifetime. We have to do better. Things are weird and they're out of order and they're just not productive. They're not healthy for anybody. The economy sucks. You know, we were tightening up our pockets and saving more and spending less. I know that's right, Queen. So Queen Kathy, so shout out to Queen Kathy B and Queen Tina Berry. I'm going to tell it because they're humble. They are mighty, strong women, but they are very humble, right? They, as far as the United Press of Akibalon, between the two of them with our group, they bought land, right? So, and they worked really hard to do it, and they've been resilient. And part of that land goes towards their family, and then part of it goes towards the empire, the United Empires of Akibalon. I'm gonna put this website up really quickly. This is why you all should hang out with me, because I love to promote, as we all should, right? So United Empires of Akibalon.com. Go over there and check that out. We are building a micronation. We are growing our micronation for our Black community, okay? And just getting some structure. So support that. Go over there and check that out and see what's going on. Find out how you can support. So if you see us as a group on live, we are here with the Good Morning from Africatown, Los Angeles morning radio show. And there's that website. So when I say we're busy, you know, we're all busy, right? I'm sure everybody's on here is busy. We're all busy. But are we busy doing positive things? Are we busy making our lives easier? Okay, if I'm gonna keep working hard, it's gonna pay off. It's gotta pay off, right? It's gotta pay off. But we have to have boundaries. Okay, we have to have expectations. We have to have balance. A lot of us don't have that. We just keep doing whatever. And like I said, it's very unhealthy for the collective. It's unhealthy for self, but it's unhealthy for the collective. I know this past week, I know yesterday, I told my Queen Mother, yesterday I was just in a rut. I felt like every time I moved, somebody needed something to be done. I was so overwhelmed, right? We have to have a balance. And that's where it comes in with building your wealth, right? And being financially independent, where you have time. I don't mind paying for somebody else to clean and cook for me. And I don't mind doing those things. I really don't. I enjoy cleaning my house and make sure it's clean. Like when I clean, it's not like just like a tidy up. I'm moving furniture when I vacuum. It's a big deal. It's work. You know what I'm saying? So I don't mind paying for somebody else to do that. I can create some jobs, right? I'll create some jobs. I do not mind. Um, I know, Quinn. I love it. I love it. I do. So yeah, how do we do that? I know the other day, like I said, if you all listen to, you can find it on my page on Facebook. I think you can find it on my YouTube page, not this one, because we talk different on my other YouTube page under Angelina, aka Queen G. But with the with the Good Morning from Africa Town, Los Angeles show, Queen Tina Berry was going off. She was in a tizzy about just everything. You know, she creates jobs, right? Especially Black jobs, you know, but she creates jobs, period. She has a business to run. And she was so, we laughed about it online, but talking afterwards, she was so frustrated by the fact that, you know, she's trying to do the right thing and the lack of support, you know, the lack of professionalism, a whole lot of things, right? It's very frustrating, not having financial freedom and when you do, not being able to connect those dots, right? So I know for me, I personally I prefer to work alone. I don't need a team. And I don't mean like as far as networking, but I mean as far as job wise, as far as building businesses. My businesses only require me, you know, and I don't mind working with a team. But people have different expectations, you know, all kinds of different things. That's why I say I love the United Empires of Akibalan and our unity. And there's plenty of connections out there for us. Plenty of connections. I was speaking with someone, and let me tell you who it was, so I don't want to misspeak. I think it's called 1%. Hang on. Because I don't want to misspeak. And I do want to shout them out. But while I'm looking for it, the young lady I was talking to, she was saying that, hang on. Okay. She was sharing, it's called the 1%. Okay. So the 1%, they do marketing, they do helping content creating, coaching, all kinds of things. But it's a Black owned company that services the Black community solely. And I thought that was so awesome, you know. And so we got to talking, and as a coach, the services that she provided, I did not need. At the moment, I don't require any services per se with the 1%, but at the same time, doesn't mean I can't network and I can't share that information with other people like I'm doing right now, because somebody needs it. Or because I do what I do doesn't mean that someone else that does the same thing, we can't connect. And like I told her, you know, it was awesome to talk to her because for me, I see so many, especially like with women, especially Black women. It's so strange that we have such a difficult time to connect. I spend a lot of time, like I said, when I'm on social media, it is just sometimes a hassle trying to post and repost all this stuff, you know. And I look at the algorithm, and I do have more males than females that engage, but it's something engagement that I'm looking for, and I think I try to make that very clear. But it doesn't happen. But I wonder sometimes, well, why don't women connect? You know, what's going on? And a lot of times I think it is I think it's a lot of things with women. The thought, it's mindset, first of all. competition, compared, I don't know. But I do love connecting with anybody. But I think it'd be awesome if more, especially Black women, got together and networked and supported one another, empowered one another. That is so important. And you don't see enough of it. Right? So when I ask you to like and share and subscribe, when I see that you're doing that, I don't mind going and taking my time out and doing that in return. Right? Out of respect. Because, like I said, no one wants to play on social media like that. I'm 42 years old. I ain't got time to be playing with y'all on social media. I don't care what you ate for lunch, breakfast, or nothing like that. None of that. Right? I do love to celebrate wins and successes. But all the extra nonsense and ratchetness, I don't care about that. Right? So again, like and share to people that this resonates to. And if you don't find anybody that it resonates to, you probably want to think about your circle. Okay, because I keep talking about the United Press of Akibalan. That's family, and that's connections. We're all over the country, but it's family, right? What connections are you having where you can actually grow and excel? That's what we need anymore. Individually, that's what we need. We have to stop dealing with people that don't have any substance, any worth, anything, and just keep dealing with people just because we think it's the right thing to do. It's time to think on a higher level. It's time to be accountable. Okay, and it's time to operate in integrity. And again, what's your why? What do you want in life? I want everything great. I wanted a lot of things for a long time. But I'm telling you right now, from here on out, not this year, from here on out, I will succeed in everything I do. I will grow. I will evolve. I will change lives for the better. And I'll be open for people to do the same with me. What do you want in life? We act like things are so, we make things more difficult than they have to be. Life is a challenge, but if it wasn't, I don't know, for me, what would be the point? I don't want things to be difficult, but I don't want, I'm okay with earning things. And I pay my dues. I be sowing all over the place. I'm like Johnny Appleseed in this mug, just dropping seeds everywhere, just for fun, right? How many of you feel like that? And if you do you feel like it's time to reap what you've sown? I do. I do. And don't let anybody tell you otherwise if that's how you feel. If you're not doing the work, if you ain't about that life, so don't be acting, that's what I say, integrity. Promoting empowerment through acknowledgement, accountability, and integrity. It doesn't matter if anybody knows what you're doing or not. That's integrity. What do you do when nobody else is looking? When nobody else applauds you or tells you you ain't doing nothing? What happens? What do you do? So that's why I do what I do with this. So again, please go over to my website and subscribe for free via email. Please like and share this platform. If you are watching, please go over. If you're watching on Facebook, please go over to YouTube. Look in the description. The YouTube link is in there. Facebook link, Acorns link, my website link. Check that out. Please feel free to share with anyone via social media, email, text, whatever, and watch it on replay. Okay, this wasn't the fun conversation I wanted to have with you all, but we had a conversation, right? So I made good use of a time. I appreciate Queen Kathy making good use, or giving her time, offering her time, as always, and anyone else that's in the chat. Thank you, Don Marie, for tuning in. My queen sister. I can't see who else is on here, but thank you. I appreciate it because it's time. It's your time. So I don't want to waste your time no more than I want to waste mine. So thank you all for tuning in. And again, please make sure you all follow the United Press of Akibalon. Shout out to Black Men's Group, Indy, right? Um, definitely follow them. Shout out to my uncle, my king, Uncle Brian Carter, my aunt, my queen aunt Gloria Carter, the Carters of Indianapolis, right? Doing awesome things. So I love to support anyone. I really do. And it's that simple. I do want my coins. Like I said, I'm like J.G. Wentworth. Where's my money? But it's not about the money, right? I want my wealth. My ambition for my wealth is freedom. To be able to spend time with my husband, my family, myself. To be able to go down on vacation, go see Queen Tina Berry, go see Queen Kathy B, go to our land, our Akibalon land, and just go when I want to go. And be able to help people and bless people and get it right back, right? We have to stop giving to people and not thinking that we deserve to be blessed back. I'm over that this year and beyond. Okay? So it's time to think differently with our mindsets. I'm going to get off of here. We're almost at an hour, but I appreciate you all sharing. Make sure you all set your calendars, your alarms, whatever. Every Friday we'll be here at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I promise you, I'm so sorry about this technology. I didn't want to share this information with you all, but I will share this next week because it's really important. So we're going to break down some opportunities this month. But again, if you go to my website, you'll see all kinds of different things. My voice is cutting out. Can you hear that? If you go to my promotions page on my website, you will see. Oh, we can, Queen. If you go to my website, under the promotions page, you'll see all kinds of different things I do. So make sure you all check that out. We can definitely watch it, Queen. So last week, you all, we were watching Black Mirror. We did a watch party. So we did a watch party with Black Mirror. I don't want to mess up my thing. If you want to do it, Queen, we can. We can watch part 2 or the second episode. It was so weird. If y'all have y'all seen Black Mirror? Don Marie, have you seen Black Mirror? Very interesting. So yes, we can definitely watch that. I want to watch it on. We can't watch it on YouTube, can we? Do you know, Queen Kathy? I don't think we can. Does anybody know? Can you watch something on YouTube Live from like Netflix? I don't know. But yes, we can watch it. We can definitely watch it. So what I'm gonna do is get off of here. I'm gonna give Queen Kathy a call or a text. We're gonna watch Black Mirror. If you're listening, stay tuned. Maybe I'll throw some in the chat or in the okay, that's what I thought. Copyright. She said no. That's what I thought. Yeah, if you guys want to stay tuned, I'll throw something up on social media if you guys want to tune in. I'll throw a Zoom link in. We'll watch Black Mirror together. Season 1, episode 2. So yes, I'm gonna get off of here. I'm losing my voice. But I thank you all for tuning in. I appreciate you all. Yeah, look in the link. We'll get on or just email me real quick. If you guys want to watch Black Mirror, email me. Or you can see my phone number. Send me a text, 317-661-1264. And it is a business line, so don't be weird and creepy. But I can send you a link and we can watch Black Mirror. So yes, let's do that. I'm going to get off here. Thank you all so much for joining in. I am losing my voice, so I'm going to go. But yeah, tune in next Friday. and we will finish this conversation about shopping online. I am going to play this video I did. I don't know if you guys seen it. No, I don't want to play it. It doesn't matter. So yeah, tune in. Please like and share. Subscribe. Tune in next Friday. We're going to do a part 2 for the shopping and earning extra income passively. Until next time, peace, love, and blessings. Thanks for tuning in.